The HealthBiz podcast is moving to the CareTalk Healthcare Unfiltered Channel. From now on, whenever you want to listen to HealthBiz, head over to the CareTalk link. I've shared that link in the show notes and in the show description. Hi everyone, I'm your host, David Williams. I launched the Health Business blog 20 years ago on March 1st, 2005, to provide my perspectives on healthcare business and policy. I wrote literally thousands of posts and started sprinkling in audio interviews with healthcare CEOs back in 2007. That's long before the podcast boom or even the term podcast. My blog became very popular, and as a result, I even switched the name of my healthcare consulting firm to Health Business Group to take advantage of the popularity of the blog. The biggest podcast highlight of that era was back in 2014 when I interviewed all 9 candidates for governor of Massachusetts about their plans for healthcare. It was my goal to help elevate the political debate. In 2017, I started co-hosting the CareTalk podcast with John Driscoll, then CEO of CareCentrix and now chairman of the Yukon Health System. We recorded monthly in person and experimented with a variety of formats. When the pandemic arrived in 2020, John and I switched to remote recording and we began taping every week. There was so much to discuss about the COVID-19 pandemic, and we really made the most of it. Our producer, Vincent Grippi, was masterful in building up our show to be one of the top few on Apple Podcasts and on YouTube. Meanwhile, I also shifted the Health Business blog to an all-podcast format in September 2020, about 6 months into the pandemic, with Daphne Williams taking over as producer. I called it the Health Biz Podcast, and we released a new episode every week on all the major audio channels plus YouTube, and we're now well over 200 episodes. In 2024, we tested out the idea of melding Health Biz and CareTalk by adding Health Biz briefs to the CareTalk channel. That experiment was a big success, generating substantial engagement. In 2025, we're going all the way by moving all of the Health Biz over to CareTalk, so you can listen or subscribe using the links in the show notes. You'll now have the chance to experience Health Biz along with a bunch of great CareTalk content, including one-on-one shows with John and me, plus John's own interviews with executives and policy leaders. So that's it for the first 20 years of the Health Business blog and Health Biz podcast. I'd like to thank you, my listeners and viewers, and my producer, Daphne Williams. I'm looking forward to the next podcast chapter together, and I hope that you'll join me for it. You've been listening to the Health Biz podcast with me, David Williams, president of Health Business Group. I conduct in-depth interviews with leaders in healthcare business and policy. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe on your favorite service. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe on your second and third favorite services as well. There's more good stuff to come, and you won't want to miss an episode. If your organization is seeking strategy consulting services in healthcare, check out our website, healthbusinessgroup.com.